today? My name's Eric. As always, I want to thank you for coming by and checking out my video today. On this episode of Smo'King, I'm going to show you how to do low and slow ribs on a pellet smoker. Now, real easy recipe here. I got a couple rack of baby back ribs. I got a new rub I'm going to try. It's called Rub Some Rib. It's a honey and sriracha, which I think is going to be really flavorful. And then I got some pig's ass barbecue sauce, okay? And yeah, we're gonna do this low and slow. Now normally I would do them in my pit barrel, hang them on some hooks. That cooks it anywhere from 275 to like 3 1/4. You know, you get them done in a few hours, 2 to 3 hours. These I'm gonna let sit on my pellet smoker at 225, and hopefully that'll allow them to absorb some smoke. Super easy if you got a pellet smoker. Check out this recipe. Just get some racks of ribs, a barbecue sauce, and a rub, and you're in business. So stick around. I'm going to show you how to do this step by step. Let's get cooking. All right, the first thing you want to do is take the ribs out of the package, rinse them under cold water. Now, some people leave this membrane on. I take it off because it's tough and chewy at the end, and it doesn't help the rub penetrate the meat. Now, what you need is like a knife and a paper towel because it's a little slippery. You want to go towards the end here and kind of get a knife. You can use the back end of a spoon or a fork and just kind of try to get under that membrane. Sometimes it's easier said than done. Let's see. There we go. And then you want to grab a paper towel. You want to grab that membrane, and sometimes you're lucky and get it one big pull. Just like that. Whoop. Look at that. Just like so. And now I'm going to take a knife. I'm going to trim some of this stuff off here, some of this excess fat. I'm going to go ahead and remove the membrane from the other rack of ribs. We'll be back to season these up in just a second. All right, here are my rack of ribs with the membrane removed. As I mentioned earlier, Rub Some Rib. I just tried this. It's really good, honey and sriracha. So I've never tried this before. I saw it in the store. So I'm really looking forward to this. So I'm just gonna coat the front and the back and the side of these ribs, and I'm gonna let them hang out here in the kitchen counter while I pull my Monument Grill's pellet smoker out of the garage, load her up with some pellets, and we're gonna let her warm up to 225, low and slow. So make sure you get the sides as well. Okay, push that one down real good. Alright, you can use a binder if you want, but since I just rinsed them off, you can see there's a lot of moisture on here. I don't think a binder is really necessary. So that's it, guys. I'll be back in a second, show you how these look like when they're all coated up and ready to go. Alright guys, here they are. But that rub looks very nice, turns into a nice mahogany orange. So like I said, I'm just going to let this sit on the kitchen counter, kind of let that rub kind of soak into the meat. Let this do this on the counter for at least a half hour, 45 minutes. That'll give us enough time to get that smoker up to temperature. I'll meet you guys outside. All right guys, outside now, Monument Grill's pellet smoker. Just in case anyone wants to know, I'm using the Lumberjack competition blend. It's maple, hickory, and cherry. So let me load up this hopper. We'll get this thing fired up. All right, let's get this thing loaded up here. All right, that should be sufficient for this cook. All right, guys, let's get this thing fired up. All Alright guys, just put the ribs on the smoker. I got it at the smoke setting, which is around 175. I'm thinking I'm going to keep it on the smoke setting maybe for around 15-20 minutes, maybe up to a half hour, just to try to get some extra smoke. Then I'll flip it up to 225. It's still early afternoon. These will be ready probably in 4 to 5 hours. So I'm not going to rush the process. I got a little temperature gauge in here just to see how accurate it is. And that's it, guys. How easy is that, you know? Right now it's on the smoke setting. It's at 147 because I had the door open. It should level off around, like I said, 170, 175. I'll come out around a half hour. We'll crank this up to 225. Hey guys, it's been around 20 minutes. It's been hovering around 170, just like I thought. There's a nice smoke coming out. I think this is fine. Now we're gonna turn this up to 225. And I'm gonna keep it there, I think, pretty much for the whole cook. I might crank it up a little bit at the end, just to kind of glaze some barbecue sauce on it. But that's it. Now comes the hard part. Just hanging out and waiting. Hey guys, we're at 235. It's been exactly an hour. I haven't been out here. Let's just take a look, see what we're It does look like the ribs are getting a little dry on top. So I got a little bit of apple juice, a little bit of water, 50-50 blend. We're just gonna spray this on here, keep them moist. And we're just gonna let these go. Look at that, guys. Man, oh man. All right. We'll let them go. We'll come check them in around another hour. All right, guys, we are approaching 2 hours. It's reading 223. They're looking good. Wow. Spray a little bit more apple juice on here. Want to keep moist. They're taking on some nice color. They smell wonderful. All right, there they are. We're just going to let these continue to cook at 225. I am thirsty, so I'm going inside to get something to drink, guys. Meet you inside. All right, guys, time for a beer since it looks like I'm going to be waiting a couple more hours. Now, I've had this before in some recipe video when we first moved to Wisconsin, but I'm going to have it again because I really like it. It's kind of a local beer here. You can only get it in Wisconsin. It's pretty famous. New Glarus Brewing Company, Spotted Cow. It's very popular here in Wisconsin. This is my daughter Ava Grace and my son Kyle.
Hello.
My daughter Ava Grace is trying a new Honest Kids. This is organic strawberry peachy keen. So it looks like it's strawberry and peach, and also looks like it might have a pear on there. So I'm not quite sure. No added sugar. So that's good. So that's what Ava Grace is having. And then my son Kyle, we keep trying to find unique sodas for him. And this is a candy that's probably familiar with most of you. This is Warhead's Sour Green Apple Soda. So I wonder if this is that's gonna be Kyle's face after he takes a sip.
What? What is it? Oh my God! That's funny, guys. Look.
All right. Do you know how to do that?
My flavor-packed sour soda will blow your mind and taste buds away.
I was about to do it before you could ask.
Okay. No.
I know how to.
You always get so upset.
No, it's because Mom's watched me do it before, and she knows
I know you know how to do it. I was just asking you because I know you always get upset. I know how to do it. I know how to do it.
Yeah, well,
Rest assured.
I just want to start going into more freedom. I actually know how to, like...
Okay. Rest assured, it has 0% juice.
Yeah, 0% juice.
It says, my flavor-packed sour soda will blow your mind and taste buds away.
All right, here. Let's open her up.
Open her up?
Open her up. All right. So look, guys, it kind of looks like a Hefeweizen, a little bit cloudy. Looks like a little bit of a wheat beer. It's not particularly strong. I think it's like 4.2 or 4.5% alcohol. Oh, look at that. That's like neon green.
It looks and smells like a Warhead.
Let me see. Oh, it does smell like a Warhead. Huh. All right. Cheers. Cheers, guys. Cheers to our viewers.
Oh, it's drink spilling.
Oh, because you squeezed it a little. It's okay.
I'm not used. Dad, why are you going? Oh, it's okay.
It's okay.
Cause
You
like
know what it is? Look, you have the straw pointed down.
Don't
When you have it
like
pointed
do
up,
that.
it won't.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was
Well,
doing.
it spilled.
It
Okay,
spilled
well,
a little bit.
that's
It's
what
okay.
I was
Here,
doing.
let me clean up. There, we'll
See,
keep that right.
I squeezed it and it went out.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah,
if
'cause
the
you
straw
applied
was
pressure.
up. Because look, the straw was
All right,
up.
guys, come on. Let's not argue.
Okay, yeah.
People don't want to listen to that. All right. Again, guys, thanks for joining us. Cheers, guys. Cheers to our viewers. All right. Yeah, it's cold. It's refreshing. It's tasty. Light, good drinkable beer this time of year. We're just finally coming out of winter. It's been spraying for several weeks, but it hasn't. The weather hasn't been real nice. Tonight, I should say today, is pretty nice. Sun's coming out. It's maybe in the mid 70s, so we're pretty happy. All right. Favorite guys, what do you think?
Okay, so it says no added sugar on there, but it tastes
It's
very,
pretty sweet?
It tastes very sweet. Like the flavors are very sweet.
Okay.
And I don't think I had this flavor before because it's a new flavor. It's strawberry peachy keen, and it tastes really good. It's like a blend. I really like it.
Okay. Would that be something you would have again?
Yeah, I'll have it again. It's
Okay.
good.
Well, there you go, guys. If you're looking for a new Honest Kids. All right, Kyle. Everyone's interested.
I mean, this is obviously it's not as sour as I thought it would, but I'd still probably say it's probably one of the most sour sodas I've had, just because most sodas are not that sour.
Oh, it does have that little bit of that kind of fizzy taste of a Warhead, doesn't it?
Yeah,
a little bit of that.
It's definitely sour. It tastes like a Warhead. It's very
Yeah.
good. I know our local candy shop carries quite a few of
Oh, the
these, so
Chippewa
we're
candy
gonna
store?
we're definitely gonna have to do some more of these.
Oh, they have more flavors than
Yeah,
just
when we went, they had this. They had, I think it was a lemon, black cherry,
Oh.
cherry, watermelon, blue raspberry, all the different.
All right, well, stay tuned. I'm sure we'll feature more of these Warheads, but so you better keep track of which ones you like the best. All right.
Well, I think green apple's a pretty solid to start off with.
Okay,
I
that's
like
a
green
pretty
apple.
solid. All right, guys, again, thanks for stopping by. I'm going to let those ribs cook a little bit longer here. I'm going to enjoy this beer. We'll go out in a little bit, check them out. Some people like to wrap them, put a little bit of sauce or butter or honey. I'm just going to let them roll. We're going to bring them up. We're going to cook them unwrapped all the way till they're done. Because that's what I want to do. Because I'm lazy, I guess. And you know what? I think they're going to come out better that way anyway, because I'm cooking it at such a low temperature. All right, guys.
Only 35 calories.
Only 35. Cheers. All right, cheers. Thanks again, guys. We'll be back in a little bit.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, we're approaching the 3-hour mark. We're at 2:27. Let's take a look at these. Oh, man. Pull this out a little bit. You just look here now. That's reading right at 225. Look at these. Wow. All right, they're pretty moist, but there's a couple dry spots here. So, spray them again. Keep them nice and moist. They definitely look like they're taking on some smoke. All right. Probably got another couple hours to go. All right, we'll let them be. All right, we're at around 3.5, actually 3:40 minutes. Oh, approaching 4 hours. We're at 2:29. Let's take a look here. We want to pull this off maybe 190, 200 degrees. Let's see. Yeah, oh man, we got a while to go. Right in the middle. 64. Let's see the ones in the front here. Smaller rack. Yeah, these are cooking much quicker. Alright, so since we're almost at 4 hours, I think I'm going to kick this temperature up after I spray it. think I'm gonna kick it up to 250. That's not a big difference. But you can see the bones are starting to come out a little bit. They're looking good, but yeah. I want to baste these with barbecue sauce once they get up closer to that temperature, so we'll keep this going, guys. All right, we are at 5 hours here. Let's see, what are we at? Just under 250 here. I'm gonna crank this up to 300. I think I'm gonna go apply some sauce here. But let's take a look at the temp here. See what we're doing. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, that's definitely done. Let's get to this back rack that's a little bit meatier. Let's see. Alright, see? It's nice and tender. I'm gonna go get some sauce. Crank this thing up to 300 degrees. We'll apply some sauce and we'll be done. And this is done. Let's just glaze some sauce. Look how wonderful they look too. Alright, I'll be back in a minute. Alright guys, we are there. What we're going to do now is just put a nice layer of barbecue sauce on this. Let it caramelize. Again, we're using, I don't know if that'll get me banned if I say that name, but you see Pig's Blank barbecue sauce. I did try it. It's a little spicy. It's a little dark. I like it. We're not going to go crazy. Just like that. We're just going to brush this on. I turned the heat up a little bit. 300 degrees. Get this caramelized. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh, it smells good. Like that, guys. We'll give another 10-15 minutes. Look at that, guys. Just brush that sauce. Let it heat up a little bit, caramelize. Oh man. It's going to be good. Just like that. Not very complicated. They've been covered with foil for around 15 minutes. Wow. Look at that, guys. Man, oh man. Smoked baby back ribs on your pellet smoker. Look at that. Wow. All right. Let me grab a knife. We'll slice into these in just a second. Man, I can't believe how good they look. All right, welcome back. I'm here with my wife, Monica.
Hi.
We got one rack here. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Take a
Look
rib.
how juicy that is.
Take a rib.
Okay.
Nice smoke ring, very pink, as you can tell.
Yeah, I like that ring. Ooh, look at that. It's almost too pretty to eat.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
That is good.
Can you taste it?
Wow. Did you put the barbecue sauce on too?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Right at the end.
This is good.
Can you taste that honey sriracha seasoning?
It hits
It's got
you later.
a little bit of heat. Yeah, a little bit of heat.
It hits you later, not like right away. But it's not bad either.
No.
Ooh, if you like a little spice, that's a good recipe to go with.
Guys, to
or
be
a good
honest with you,
product.
this is my first time cooking a couple racks of ribs on a pellet smoker. Wow. I'm impressed, actually. I didn't think it could have this much smoky flavor just on the pellet smoker. Normally I do it in my
This is
pit
good.
barrel, hang it on hooks,
It's very smoky. Look at that
or
ring.
at least a charcoal grill.
I don't think they can see it, but look at it.
Yeah, there's a big pink.
I mean, it's yeah, it's good.
I can taste a little bit of the heat from that rub. I like that rub.
Look, my meat just fell off the bone,
No, what they say, fall off the bone? Not quite.
but it's good. You have to work for it a little.
No, you need to work for it a little. You're right.
I don't want it to fall off the bone and then it's just in my mouth. I want to work for it. It's good. It's really good. And this perfect blend of whatever you use, the barbecue sauce plus the seasoning. Those two things,
It was this right here.
those are good.
Rub some rib.
Good.
It's for a nice rack. Busting with honey and sriracha. I
that's
would
right.
recommend
Taste the
it.
spice in, huh?
Can you taste that little bit of the spice?
Of course.
Woo.
But
On the
not
back
too
end,
much.
after you eat it, yeah, but not too much to make you go crazy. Just a little
You're like,
flavor.
oh, I don't like sriracha. I don't want that. No, it's not that way.
And the smoke flavor,
It's in the back end. It's good.
that Monuments Grill,
Yeah.
pellet smoker did a good job, huh?
Yeah. It's good.
As always, guys, I appreciate you stopping by and watching my video. If you like it, please hit the like button. You see the logo on my shirt is the same logo on the bottom of the screen. If you click on that, you can subscribe to my channel. Please do that. It helps my channel grow.
And it keeps this family fed.
It keeps his family fed. As always, guys, I appreciate you stopping by. Man, super easy recipe. Smoking ribs on the pellet grill. First time, I'm impressed.
It's really good.
Yeah, I would highly recommend this rub and that
Really
sauce.
good. The
Pull that
pig's
sauce
ass.
out.
Oh, pig's ass. Pig's ass.
Could take for
Okay,
my
so
wife here to tell you what the sauce is called.
I don't know, but it's good. It's not too sweet. It's perfect. This is great. This is a perfect combo. I'm happy. We're all happy.
Thanks again, guys. We'll
You
see you
be
next
happy.
time. See you later. Bye.
Bye.